Live from Victory Park, this is News 8 Now.
I need to know why my son, that's 6 months, is gone. That's what I want to know.
A Dallas mother in grief 2 days after her infant son died. Tonight, she wants to know why 911 didn't pick up.
Now, the call for help was never answered, and the baby boy died hours later. Tanya Iser reports.
Say hi, Mommy.
Brandon.
This hurts too much.
Was the love?
I don't know how to. I'm broken.
Of his mother's life.
Say hi.
6-month-old Brandon Alex died Saturday night. His babysitter couldn't get through to Dallas 911 when she tried to call for help.
I lost my 6-month-old son because 911 did not respond. I don't want to hear y'all having problems. Like, this is not what it's supposed to be.
For more than a month, Dallas 911 has been in a state of emergency. Calls from T-Mobile customers has been creating ghost calls from the same number, creating a bottleneck.
I have to bury my son Monday. So it's no excuse you can give me to make that pain go away.
On Saturday night, 442 callers were put on hold for an average of 38 minutes.
She said, I've called 911 3 times.
At 5:55, 5:57, and then 6:11 p.m. The last time she was on hold for 31 minutes.
They keep leaving me on hold and they won't respond.
Bridget Alex had gone to her nephew's funeral when she got the frantic call from Brandon's sitter.
And she was like, Brandon has failed and he's not responding.
Bridget rushed home to her Dallas apartment.
And I jumped in the car with him and I just kept saying, Brandon, please wake up, baby. Please wake up.
She drove him to the nearest hospital. They transferred him to Presbyterian Hospital in Plano.
But he's gone. And I never get to hear that. I never get to see his smile, to feel his touch, to smell him again.
Brandon had no obvious injuries. The cause of his death is pending an autopsy.
I just hope this doesn't happen to another family. Because this hurts. This hurts so bad.
Bridget needs answers to know why the 911 system wasn't there.
I don't think anyone should have to bury their child
when her son needed it the most. Today, after News 8 contacted the city manager T.C. Broadnax spoke directly with the CEO of T-Mobile. He has now committed to send his top engineers to Dallas by tomorrow morning. The city also says they did try to call back the babysitter each time, but they were unable to reach her. They say at this point they cannot connect what happened to Brandon with the ghost issue that T-Mobile's been having. I'm live in the newsroom. Tanya Iser, Channel 8 News.
All right, Tanya, you know that glitches involving T-Mobile has been going on since November. Dallas police have brought in extra officers on an overtime basis to help with the callback log.
We now know 2 buildings were damaged after a fire broke out at the Scarborough Fair in Waxahachie. The fire started on the northern part of that property. Right now, investigators still don't know what sparked it. The annual Renaissance Festival is slated to start in just a few weeks. The fire is not expected to affect opening day come April 8th. 110 years after the first store opened, Dallas's Neiman Marcus announced today it might have to sell the business. During a call with investors, the iconic luxury retailer said it was exploring all options in the wake of financial issues. Already in debt, the company reported a 6.1% drop in second quarter revenue. During that time, the company also posted a net loss of $117.1 million. A mail mystery solved tonight in Dallas. The U.S. Postal Service says it has fired a worker who dumped hundreds of unread letters into a creek in Oak Cliff. Damon Fernandez reports.
When I got to the edge here, I was blowing them and I noticed some litter. So I went down there to pick it up and it was all this mail.
Don Sutton says it's this unopened mail, hundreds of letters, all dumped in a creek near his home late Monday. He called police and Postal Service investigators.
This was laying closer here. And then when I got to here, I could see it all the way down to the bottom.
There were envelopes filled with bills, ads, and other mail. Investigators say it was all dumped here by a letter carrier.
It's a federal crime. Why would someone do that?
Early Tuesday, special agents with the Postal Service Office of Inspector General and the Dallas Marshal's Office were busy on scene.
I've never seen this much mail dumped in a spot.
They were bagging the evidence, most of it mail headed to the 75224 zip code in Oak Cliff.
I want the person prosecuted.
We found out Annette Smith is among residents whose mail was in that pile.
Oh, I really feel violated that my personal information is just lying out somewhere for anyone to see.
The letter dumping has other neighbors worried too.
Yeah, we didn't get any mail Friday, we didn't get any Saturday, we didn't get any Monday.
Investigators say the mishandled mail will be reprocessed and delivered, and special agents will be notifying all victims.
Doing this, man, it put not only U.S. mail at risk, but it put everybody that this mail is going to at risk.
Damon Fernandez, Channel 8 News.
Within the last 30 minutes, the Texas Senate tentatively signed off on the state's bathroom bill. The vote was 21-10. Senate Bill 6 would require transgender people to use bathrooms based on their biological sex. It is a legislative priority for the Lieutenant Governor, Dan Patrick. A group of Collin County homeowners headed to the state capitol today to attend a pretty tense hearing over property taxes. Right now, homeowners can call for a special election to get their rate changed if their property tax is 8% or higher. But a proposal would lower that limit to 4%. While it sounds good for homeowners, critics say it could impact public safety. Both Fort Worth Mayor Betsy Price and Dallas Mayor Mike Rawlings testified against the bill. Now, Rawlings says the bill would cut $20 million from the city budget. That's enough money to pay 220 police officers.
Fort Worth-based American Airlines is bringing back free meals on some flights. Starting May 1st, coach passengers will get a free in-flight meal on coast-to-coast flights from JFK Airport in New York to Los Angeles and San Francisco. Delta Airlines made a similar announcement last month. And speaking of flying, today was the worst travel day yet from that late season winter storm. 8,800 flights canceled since Sunday, and both American and Southwest grounded flights headed to New York City today. Operations are expected to slowly get back to normal starting tomorrow.
A pregnant mother murdered. How a local lawmaker is honoring this Dallas woman and making sure a death like hers never happens again. They lived through poverty and then through wealth. The Southlake couple proves that love will always prevail. Then later in sports, the Rangers pass on an American pastime to the next generation.
News 8 is sponsored by your DFW Acura dealers. Precision-crafted performance is just a click away.
Daily WFAA weather alerts on your phone instantly. Text the word forecast to 48411 and customize the day and time you receive the day's weather update from your favorite WFAA weather team. Sponsored by TXU Energy. Inspired by you.
The Bedhead Bracket is back. Is your hair up for the challenge? Snap a pic of the best bedhead in your home and upload it to the Bedhead Bracket post on the Daybreak Facebook page. Finalists have a chance to win a mini iPad. The Daybreak I Am Up Bedhead Bracket. Brought to you by your North Texas Buick dealers.
Key Whitman changes lives.
After meeting the physicians and staff at Key Whitman, I was thoroughly impressed. I can see better than I've ever seen in my life.
Want to change your life? Just look for the Key Whitman Eye Center near you.
What does it take to be number one?
To build a winning team, you need the right people.
We love our team, and we know you will too.
With our IRS rebate special, get up to $3,000 cash back, free Nest thermostat, don't pay a penny for 18 months.
The 2017 Nissan Titan. Go the extra mile in a truck that has better acceleration, handling, and braking than Ford F-150. And show an extra bit of pride with the all-new Texas Titan Edition. Inspired by the Lone Star State. Take on any job. The newly redesigned family of Titans, featuring America's best truck warranty. 5 years, 100,000 miles, bumper to bumper. Get to your local Nissan dealer for a low $259 per month lease on the 2017 Titan.
A cashback refinance by Janetta.
My husband and I needed to refinance our mortgage to work on a home remodeling project. We called several companies and they all told us that our mortgage couldn't be refinanced. Then I called Texas Lending and Gary let us know that it could be done. Wasn't sure if I could trust him, but I went online, filled out all the paperwork. It was very easy and it was done.
Cashback refinance, TexasLending.com. We got 'em.
TexasLending.com.
Key Whitman changes lives.
Before I had my cataract surgery, I would be driving at night and I couldn't see the curbs. After my cataract surgery, my vision at night is really good.
Want to change your life? Just look for the Key Whitman Eye Center near you.
Becoming #1 doesn't happen overnight.
For nearly 30 years, we've worked hard for our name.
Let us show you the #1 difference.
With our IRS rebate special, get up to $3,000 cash back, free Nest thermostat, don't pay a penny for 18 months.
Smoke could be seen for miles today from this commercial building fire in Johnson County. It took firefighters 3 hours to contain the blaze that burned down AES drilling fluids in Grandview. The black smoke was caused by chemicals in the buildings. Investigators don't know yet what caused that fire. Texas lawmaker hopes to honor the life of a murdered pregnant Dallas woman. Today marks 3 years since Delisa Kelly was found dead in her East Oak Cliff home. The 24-year-old had been beaten and strangled to death. Police found Kelly's body 1 week after her sister called 911 to report a phone call where Kelly was heard screaming in the background. An officer was not immediately dispatched to the home. To prevent another tragedy, State Representative Tony Rose has filed a bill called the Kelly Alert. It would expedite rescue efforts for missing adults who might be in imminent danger.
Dallas residents who will be forced out of their homes in June are pleading for help from the city. They're asking for $5.8 million in relocation assistance, which would be used for deposits and moving costs and rental assistance. They currently live in low-rent homes that are no longer up to city code. They have to move out by the end of the school year because of instead of fixing the homes, the owners are closing down their business. The tenants say they feel forgotten.
You know, and we're just getting kicked to the side of the curve. And I don't think that's fair to the people.
Late this afternoon, the city did come up with a small solution, allocating $300,000 to assist the residents. In a statement, the Mayor Pro Tem, Monica Alonso, writes, "Our goal has always been to take care of our residents in West and Southern Dallas. They deserve clean, safe, and affordable housing."
So did you know the average marriage lasts around 8 years? Well, that's a drop in the bucket for this North Texas couple as wife and husband celebrate 72 years of wedded bliss. Ahead, we ask, what's their secret?
Well, we started today in the 30s. We warmed into the 60s, but 80s, they're not far away. I'll tell you when the 80-degree temps arrive. Weekend outlook, too. It's coming up.
Live captioning of News 8 is sponsored by Rosa's Cafe. With 19 locations in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, life is better with Rosa's Cafe.
From music legend Cyndi Lauper and Broadway's own Harvey Fierstein, the Tony-winning best musical about seizing your destiny and being who you want to be. Kinky Boots.
March 28th through April 9th. Get your tickets at DallasSummerMusicals.org.
DFW is big, and Elephant Auto Insurance fits right in. They know the real DFW, the culture, the kolaches, and the queso. That's how they're able to provide DFW drivers great rates on auto insurance. So give them a call today and start saving the Texas way.
We're looking for people from all around this great nation who believe this is a great nation. We're looking for the best and the brightest, and people who believe in goodness and honesty and liberty. If we've just described you, enroll in Liberty University. Online, we've been doing it as long as anyone. Our campus, just beautiful. If you believe in liberty, know that Liberty believes in you.
Every TV doctor knows scrubbing is serious business.
They also know you need to get your annual checkup.
Now, with one touch using the MyCigna app, you can find a doctor in your plan's network to save money.
Need to be thorough.
Cigna, together all the way.
It doesn't get bigger than this.
The AutoNation 72-hour sale. Look for the pink tags on thousands of cars, trucks, and SUVs. You'll see huge savings clearly marked. Make the buy of a lifetime. The selection is huge. Over 100,000 vehicles online. The savings are huge. Like trucks, $13,000 off MSRP. Get to AutoNation fast.
From music legend Cyndi Lauper and Broadway's own Harvey Fierstein, the Tony-winning best musical about seizing your destiny and being who you want to be. Kinky Boots.
March 28th through April 9th. Get your tickets at DallasSummerMusicals.org.
How can an elephant go undercover to ensure great customer service? Well, by observing undetected. I'm happy to see top-notch service every day. And when I'm happy...
More care, less cost. Discover the elephant difference at elephant.com.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. I got everything.
And good morning, America. A lot of news to get to this morning.
It is a love story that has lasted more than 70 years. So when we read in the Fort Worth Star-Telegram today about Dee and Elaine Perkins, we wanted to know more.
They're both in their 90s, and at this moment, they're sitting down to dinner with family to celebrate their 72nd anniversary. Before that, they sat down with Bradley Blackburn to talk about their love.
Time is
the years go by so fast. It's really hard to believe.
They have a hard time believing it, and so will you. Dee and Elaine Perkins are marking their 72nd wedding anniversary today.
72 years,
He's 92, she is a radiant 90, both in great health with a remarkable history together. They met in 1943 at Louisiana College in Pineville when they were still teenagers.
I went home and told my mother that day, I found the girl I'm going to marry.
They started dating, and then war got in the way. He joined the Air Force.
We wrote every day, both of us.
5 days before Dee was deployed to Okinawa, he had a chance to come home.
And that's when I realized I had better marry this girl before I leave. So I wanted to tie that up. This is our wedding picture.
After the war, they started a family and soon decided to leave Louisiana for a new start in Fort Worth. At first, they had just $200 in cash. Eventually, a tiny house that was a converted garage.
It had an outdoor restroom.
Outdoor restroom.
It was a one-room, I called it a one-room inefficiency.
They have seen all sides of life.
That was my airplane.
He started an airplane parts company and achieved tremendous financial success, retiring just a few years ago when he was 86.
Faithfulness.
They've traveled the world together and spent time with their 4 sons and 6 grandkids, and they still enjoy each other's company.
Yeah. So many people say, well, he's my best friend or she's my best friend. I think that could apply to us.
A shared life, they say, is founded on faith in God and in each other, stronger than ever after 72 years.
A gift is just to be together.
In Southlake, Bradley Blackburn, Channel 8 News.
It's amazing, 72 years. Our congratulations.
Did you see the secret there? He didn't say much.
Well, that is the secret.
You know, seriously. Yeah. I've learned that too.
Yeah,
shut up.
Or just agree. Right?
That's
smart men.
My anniversary is tomorrow, 18 years.
Oh, congratulations.
And I'm learning the same thing. Just keep your mouth set and go. That's what you want?
Yeah, that's
what we're
right.
going to do.
There you go. The success to marriage. There we go. All right, I want to talk about the nice weather we've had around here today. It's been a sunny day. It's been a comfortable day, a fairly typical day for the middle of March. Check this out. Look at our Fort Worth Tower Camp. Temperature 66 degrees. Blue skies there. Blue skies at Dallas Baptist University. A couple high, thin clouds on the horizon. Temperature 63. And we do have just a few clouds that are scattered about the area right now, but mostly sunny skies prevail. That's the way it'll stay as we head through tonight into the day tomorrow. High pressure's in control tomorrow. That big ridge in place, that'll keep us dry tomorrow. The cold start we had this morning, that'll shift off to the east. Temperature's a little warmer tomorrow. We'll have a high of 67 degrees, 1 degree warmer than what we hit today. The normal is 68, and there's the 66 today. The record high, 92 back in 1989. 65 degrees outside right now. Calm winds. The winds will stay relatively light as we head through tonight. Pollen, 2 pages today. Mulberry, maple, oak, and juniper. All 4 of those are high. We also have elm and pine. That's moderate. Fungus today is low. The total today, it's almost 4,300 today. So, a nice day here today in North Texas, but the Northeast, Mid-Atlantic and the Northeast, the problems continue across New England. This area of low pressure shifted just a little, about 20 miles farther inland, and with that shift, it wasn't nearly as snowy along the coast as it could have been, but they're still picking up a lot of snow. Additional snow over the next 12 to 18 hours. Some places could pick up an additional foot or more. It'll be very problematic. That will continue there. Look at these totals. Damascus, Pennsylvania, 30 inches, and in Frederick, Maryland, 10 inches, and then everything in between. Big problems across the Northeast. And winds today. Winds have been at hurricane strength or greater, 79 in Wellfleet, Massachusetts. Seaside Heights, New Jersey, 65-mile-an-hour winds. So some big problems there. No traveling there tonight. It'll be problematic tomorrow, so please call ahead if that's where you want to go. 44, mostly clear, chilly, but not as cold tonight. Tomorrow we'll hit 67, light winds, a pleasant day, partly sunny in the morning, mostly sunny as we head through the afternoon. There you go, 7 days. 73, some little patchy drizzle on Thursday, some clouds in the morning, some peaks of sun in the afternoon. Thursday's high 73. Friday, St. Patrick's Day, a mostly cloudy day, 78, maybe a shower possibility, a shower or a thunderstorm Saturday, 75, partly to mostly cloudy. Not a bad weekend. Sunday will be sunny and warmer. Sunday's high up to 80, and then Monday, spring begins. Monday, 83, 82 Tuesday, 81 on Wednesday. A little rain the middle of next week, and Friday's high 69. So the average marriage lasts 8 years. 8 years. How has the lovely Mrs. Hanson done it all these years?
Well, actually, we will have been married 35 years in June. And we've had 7.5 good years. So we're just about average.
You're almost there.
Well, if you can't look at it the way I try to look at it, I need 6 more good months, and it's getting iffy right now. Hey, Baylor hires DeMarco Butler last month to be their associate director for football operations, and he doesn't last a month in Waco. Butler has been fired for sending inappropriate text messages to a teenager. She was legal in Texas, but a teenager. Butler's 28, and he's the second new hire by new football coach Mark Rule to be fired. I would think they would be a little more careful at Baylor, but apparently not. SMU will be in Tulsa Friday for their NCAA tournament game. They don't know who they play yet. They get the winner of the play-in game between Providence and Southern Cal. Those two play Wednesday. I doubt that SMU cares who they play, because the way they play, it really doesn't matter much.
They've been incredible, and they've amazed me, and I appreciate them so much, and I hope people realize that what they've done is not a little accomplishment. It's not something that happens every year. It's not happening in every program. These guys are special.
You want to get there, but if you look too far ahead, it won't happen. So, you have to take one step at a time. You have to take one day at a time, try to block out the noise. And I think if you fantasize about it too much, then it won't become reality.
Rangers continue to get ready for a new season in Arizona, but in Arlington, the Rangers are always working to spread the word about baseball. A lot of kids who used to play aren't playing the game anymore, and the Rangers are trying to change that. Here's Joe Trahan.
Spring break on the baseball diamond.
Run, 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 run.
A good place to be.
Will you grab your group?
These aspiring stars,
So if I flip it here, I want it there.
participating in a Ranger-sponsored youth clinic, working on skills so they can play like they're heroes.
Rugmito Door. Brent Fielder. Adrian Beltre.
Good stuff, kiddo.
Rangers Youth Baseball Director Homer Bush, a former major leaguer himself, always on the lookout for young talent, but even more focused on providing great experience.
You highlight some things that a kid can hold on to and focus on for years to come. I think that's a cool moment. Take your time. Yes!
Part of the initiative for Bush and the Rangers is also to try and increase the number of African Americans who actually make it to the major leagues. Because of the not so recent past, those numbers have hit a wall. Back in 1986, African American participation at an all-time high, 19% of the major leagues back then. But in the 20 years since, that number has dipped to just 8%.
Personally, I feel it's due to the lack of understanding how to play the game of baseball. So information is key. You guys can play in the major league if you want to.
That's where clinics like this come in.
We're gonna win this.
Major League Baseball also funding inner-city youth baseball leagues. And the Rangers have opened a youth academy in West Dallas. All moves aimed at turning the tide in minority participation levels.
We just want them to try the game, because if you take their skill sets and put it on a baseball diamond, they're going to be unique athletes. Ready, go!
And perhaps find out just how good the diamond life can be.
Hey, you got it, boy, good catch.
Joe Trahan, Channel 8 Sports, Arlington.
Yeah, I think it's harder for kids anywhere to play baseball. I mean, the cost of bats and balls and gloves. But when I was a kid, we used to play like 5-on-5.
Yeah.
And you don't see anybody doing that anymore. I mean, you can play basketball 3-on-3. You can get a couple of guys together and play some kind of a football game. But going out and playing like 5-on-5 baseball was fun.
You know what the
but
kids...
you never see it anymore.
You know what they're doing now? They're inside playing their video games.
Well, that's another problem. Yeah.
That's a whole other story. We'll be back.
News 8 Weather is sponsored by Hyundai, a proud Weathermind sponsor. Visit your North Texas Hyundai dealer today.
What does it take to be number one?
Knowing that when our customers win, we win.
Your comfort and satisfaction always comes first.
With our IRS special, get up to $3,000 cash back on new systems, free Nest thermostat, and don't pay a penny for 18 months.
Get to Nissan now and save on America's fastest growing auto brand with intelligent safety features. Take on the unexpected. The choice is clear. Save at Nissan now. Save up to 50/50 on the 2017 Altima.
At first, Mom's forgetfulness seemed like a normal part of aging. But now when I call her, she sometimes forgets my name. I think she needs help. How can I help her when I'm 5 states away?
Let Kindred help. Call 1-866-KINDRED and a registered nurse can walk you through care options and our locations that best fit your needs. We can help explain insurance, Medicare, or answer any other questions you may have. Helping you and your family is just one more way that Kindred continues the care.
Time Warner Cable is now Spectrum, and we're redefining what a cable company can be. But don't take my word for it. Take Joe's.
Contracts? Satellite service as unpredictable as the weather? No, thank you. I switched to Spectrum, and now I get free HD and thousands of titles free on demand. Boom!
Get Spectrum TV for just $29.99 a month. Call 844-351-2999 and switch today. Like Ann.
After we switched, 100 megabits per second gave us more than enough speed for all our devices all the time.
Get Spectrum Internet for $29.99 a month with no data caps and a free modem.
I switched to Spectrum Voice, and now I get unlimited nationwide calling, plus unlimited calling to Canada, Mexico, and more with no added taxes or fees. Oh, hey.
Call 844-351-2999 and get Spectrum TV, Internet, and Voice for just $29.99 a month each with no contracts and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Call 844-351-2999.
This month at Rooms To Go, there's no time like the present.
For 60-month interest-free financing on every room.
Prepare to be amazed.
Jump for joy with no minimum purchase.
You'll fall head over heels in love.
With low interest-free monthly payments.
It's time to celebrate.
60-month interest-free financing until April 2022.
The Rooms To Go anniversary sale.
Hurry in for the most incredible offers all March long.
What does it take to be number one?
Great people, great products, and delivering on a promise.
Guaranteed right, day or night.
With our IRS special, get up to $3,000 cash back on new systems, free Nest thermostat, and don't pay a penny for 18 months.
Get to Nissan now and save on America's fastest growing auto brand with intelligent safety features. Take on the unexpected. The choice is clear. Save at Nissan now. Save up to 50/50 on the 2017 Altima.
Another day, another product line for fixer-upper star Joanna Gaines. The Star-Telegram reports that Westlake Ace Hardware will carry Gaines' Magnolia Home paint line. Shades includes names that many of you fans of the Gaines TV show might recognize, like Shiplap, Ella Rose, and Sir Drake. Just last week, Pier 1 announced it would carry her rug and pillow collection as well.
Gaines are doing very well, very well. And,
good for them.
The town surrounding is doing very well as well.
Waco's loving that.
Definitely. There had been a rumor that they were going to go someplace. Rumor. Yeah. That's all it is. That's our news. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you back here again for News 8 at 10 tonight. Until then, enjoy your dinner.